Tommy golfing at the Marquee Golf Alley. And there's the Marty's Arcade, blended golf alley on Deer Creek out there in University Park. And my buddy Tommy's opening up everybody's lids on their little golf cart engines and sticking a T in there and hold the throttle wide open so the cart will go like 50 fucking miles an hour. The Paulie and fucking truck works, man. They load their...
Go! Just keep like going.
See me do it?
Oh yeah, do it.
Ready?
Yeah!
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'm 300 pounds. I don't want to break.
What does that pencil do?
Let's try it one more time.
Alright.
What? It's coming up.
It's coming up. Ready? Jesus, I don't want to go. This is the best part, though.
What? Snapping them?
Kenny.
Oh.
Kenny.
Eh.
Oh, you're putting helium in?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if it works.
Well, it works. Trust me. This is my voice as it is now.
Okay, we all know that.
No.
This is how my voice sounds when you breathe helium in. I'll get real high like this, you know. Hello, everybody.
Kenny, I'm gonna try to pop it.
Here, you try it out.
Okay.
Yeah, let me try it on this one.
Yeah, let's try it on that one.
Hello, everybody. Whoa.
He sucked in helium.
Deep breath.
Everybody!
Wow. Sounds like a little itty bitty baby, don't
You sound like Fred.
Hey, Fred.
It's August of 1988 when we drove out we were driving the arcade truck out there with all the shit in it for Uncle Jerry Resort's house. We blew the truck up on the way out. And Dukes called the story starts the day before in the morning before me and Michael go to work to eat. I think we were doing eat on construction at the time. And the old man comes out and we had 3 box trucks. He goes, out of all 3 of these trucks, which one's the best truck? I go, take truck 5. I think that's the best truck. Okay, whatever. So I didn't know. He never told me what he was asking me a question. And then I come back, and from the shop, it was a Friday night. He says, take this truck home, and then meet Dupes at that fucking Gas City at 191st. It was a Gas City back then. It wasn't a show. 191st and LaGrange, pick him up. We're going to be going out to Uncle Jerry's to do his new house on fucking Illinois. So, all right. And then Dupes is walking up to me as he's walking out with his toolbox and his lunchbox because Scotty Nimchak broke into his toolbox so he'd take it home every night instead of leaving it in the shop. Says, listen, you gotta meet me at that Gas City at 5:30 in the morning. You better not be Lee Greenhorn or I'm gonna be really pissed off at you. So I'm fine, you know. I never looked in the back of the truck. I never knew what the old man put in the back. So I knew I was dragging my mud flaps because fucking that truck was not taking off fast. I get on the expressway and I'm dogging it, gunning it home to try to get it to get going. I get home, I get up at fucking 5 o'clock. I get there 5:15 over on 9:30. He ain't there. So I'm calling his house, 933-2213. I remember the number because I called it 100 fucking times. I called him at 5:30, I called him 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9 o'clock, he's rolling up. I go, what the fuck, you gotta hurry up, these guys are probably out there by now, we're waiting, you know. It's like, get in the truck. He goes, nuh-uh, Greenhorn, I'm driving the truck. You ain't driving nothing. I'm like, okay. So he's pushing this fucking truck like 75 miles an hour. We take it down I-80 all the way to 39, then 39 north to I-88. And then we got on I-88, we just passed the exit for 251, and they're in an exit for 25 miles, and he's got it going about 80 miles an hour, and the fucking rod blows. And I thought it was gonna come through my leg because it went on the passenger side. I felt it hit the fucking...
They were carrying about 5 times the load.
The truck was loaded, top to bottom, front to back.
It should never been
The
loaded.
whole heating job, everything electrical, miles of fucking conduit, everything was... So
Oh man.
I says, get off at the Dixon exit. It was 25 miles up, but we had to get up because that was the next exit. There's no exit for 25 miles. So we're going 45 miles an hour, and the steering wheel's going up and down like fucking crazy. Like the Deuce's like, what are we gonna do? I said, we're not turning around. We're close to where we're going and where we came from. We got to just keep going as far as we can, and when we break down, we'll figure it out from there. I said, get off at the Dixon exit. So we get off at the Dixon and we stop at this Road Ranger place right on fucking Illinois 25. And I go in the gas station and I get like, because the old man gave me like $150 to buy gas for the truck, right? So I had money left over, because I didn't have any money back then. And fucking, I went and bought 7 quarts. Oh, the truck only holds 5. So I put all 7 quarts in. I says, we gotta keep this motor running as long as we can, because I know as soon as we get there, it's gonna blow up, you know. But this is 1988, Kenny. There's no fucking cell phones, right? So fucking, we drive on I-88 for another 30 miles and get off at Route 30 west of Sterling Rock Falls. We got a mile of fucking white smoke blowing out of the back of the fucking truck all the way down the highway. And fucking the truck's just going slower and slower. We get off at Route 30 and start heading west. And then we hit this one long fucking 2-mile long steady uphill. And the truck just wasn't gonna make it. We got to the very top and the truck just died out. And Deuce is like, what do? I go, pull over before we stop, because once it stops, we're gonna be stuck in the middle of the road. So I got him to pull over, and luckily there was a nice big shoulder right there. And we stopped right at the top of this hill, and we were in the middle of fucking nowhere, except for this pig farm right next to us. It stank like death, you know, meth thing. And Deuce is like, why don't you go in that fucking pig farm over there and knock on the doors and use the phone? I go, why don't you go in there and fucking knock on the door, Flash? You're the one that fucking blew the truck up. I said, you go get your asshole shot off by the fucking... I said, I ain't going in there. So we're sitting there for like 30 minutes on the highway in the middle of nowhere. And the whole time, this blue sign's right in front of us. Blue, it had a white Christmas tree and a picnic table on it, and then a little sign below it said roadside table, and then there was one of those arrows, blue, you know, white bordered arrow signs pointing to the left. And I'm staring at it for like a half hour. I'm like, I finally look across the street, and there's this like state supported looking pit stop there with, you know, they got a little grill, barbecue grill next to a little canopy and a picnic table, and there's an Illinois Bell payphone sitting there. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. And here's this phone.
Right?
No, it was brand new cell phone. I mean, the fucking cement was still wet, man. They just put the fucking thing in like last week. I'm like, holy shit, dude, there's a fucking phone.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just a phone.
We were sitting there for over 30 minutes.
Luckily it was.
So my mom gave me a calling card. So you gotta use your home phone number. I dialed 815-485-4523. I dialed the thing. I got mom on the phone. I said, where you at? You shouldn't be calling. I thought you were out in Iowa. I said, no, we're almost there, but the truck blew up. And I don't have Auntie Dolly's phone number. I says, call Auntie Dolly's, and she goes, I'll put you on that 3-way thing. So I said, no, you don't need to be listening. You'll be worrying. No, just I'll get you on the phone. So she won't give me the number, so she just dials Auntie Dolly's. So Auntie Dolly answers the phone. Put Richie on the phone. I'm not going to talk to the old man. I know what's going to happen, right? So Richie can probably tell you his.
I was out all night.
Because he was all drunk, giving Joey the
And Joey and the old man came to get me. And the old man is pissed. Because I was drunk as a skunk still. I just got in a couple hours before.
Right.
I think I was finished up at Dendrino's actually. But I think it was with Paulie too. And I got home and I had just been asleep 2 hours, and all of a sudden, here they come to get me. The old man, or Joey and Terry are waking me up like, gotta go to the old man's in the back. I go, what?
What's going on? We're going to Iowa.
I gotta go to Uncle Jerry's today.
Go to Iowa.
I'm like, oh, so I said, give me a minute. So I just splashed some water in my face, and I go, I gotta take my vehicle because I gotta play somebody's football game the next day, you know. So I'm like,
Not staying overnight.
so I couldn't stay. So
Because the old man wanted them all to stay.
the old man wanted us to stay overnight. You know, like he was all mad that we weren't. But anyways, so I got yelled at all the way to Iowa from Joliet to Iowa, all the way. Yeah, guys.
Joey
down
was
there,
driving
blah,
his
blah, blah.
Blazer,
And Joey got to
smoking up a storm in his fucking
Joey
car.
drove my Blazer, so he didn't have to get yelled at. So we get there, and like I said, now we're just starting to. Joe's out, obviously, he's a little hungover too. So Anthony made us some eggs, and we're just eating breakfast, and all of a sudden the phone. Oh, Billy's on the phone. Oh, we blow up the truck. What? Dude.
And I can hear the old man screaming in the background.
Tell me
What happened to the truck? What happened?
he is on fire right now. There's no way I'm
blow the truck
fucking
up,
telling
motherfuckers.
you.
Oh.
He's gonna lose his shit. And he's like, well, what am I supposed to say? Dude's Florida. No, I hear the dude's in back. No, Billy, you did it. And he's like,
He's blaming me.
I was like,
How do I pull the truck up and I'm not just driving?
just be quiet, I'm trying to talk to him. And he's like, Billy, you the one who put the metal to the pedal and all that. That's what blew it up.
He lied his
And
ass
he's,
off.
and he's like, don't listen to him. Where's Dad? I go, oh, I'm getting him. And I go, and he's like, what's the matter? I go, here, I gotta go to the bathroom. I go in the bathroom.
The phone worked really good, I can tell you that.
All the old man
Oh, yeah.
screamed for about.
It was like a speakerphone in his
Probably
fucking.
about 2 minutes, but.
I could hear him all the way through the phone like I was right next to him. Like, oh my god.
So then we take my Uncle Jerry's
And then I go back
in
to
the
the
van,
truck.
and we go to load all this stuff up. And now here we just drove
Because
for
they're 40 minutes away.
4 hours of getting yelled at. And I'm like, my head's going boom.
Because we were still 30 miles away from the
in my
house.
mouth yet. Here we go again. I remember taking Auntie making a bacon and scrambled egg sandwiches for us to wrap up and take for them.
For the road.
So I barely got a bite of the bacon. He's just screaming up. And now me and Joe.
Oh yeah.
Me and Joe are in there, and Joe's laughing. Yelling at you, you know. And David and Uncle Jerry are in his pickup. We had to drive like what, about an hour.
30 miles. 30 miles.
An hour, about an hour. It was about, yeah, because it was all farmland. There's no
Yeah.
roads.
We were still on Route 30.
We
We
were
didn't make it
close to
back
it.
to
It was
Illinois
probably
before
40
you.
minutes. Yeah. Then we had to reload all the shit out of this box truck. That took at least
Rich,
half
you're
hour.
scooping half of it.
At
Fucking-
least.
So I hang up the phone, I walk back across the street, right? And Dukes is,
Nightmare.
it's like, how bad did he take it? I'm like, you're not gonna want to see him when he gets there, I can tell you that. He's like, oh, you greenhorn, you threw me under the bus, didn't you? I'm like, I didn't throw you nothing, I just told the truth. What the fuck?
Really? I'm telling him the truth.
They
You
show
did
up
it.
with the tiniest fucking tow truck in the world. Fucking, I was, the tow truck could not carry the weight. The guy had to take the drive shaft off the truck because the motor was so seized it wouldn't spin in neutral. So he had to take the drive shaft off just to tow the truck. And the truck is overloaded, right? So
What's in there?
this truck's got everything. It's
Probably
like,
$3,000.
Right.
oh my god, the whole fucking truck was loaded. And fucking the truck was the tow truck was doing wheelies every time they hit a wave in the road. The fucking front end would come off the ground and land back down. But somehow we made it back all the way, and it took 6 fucking trips to get everything between the old man's van and Uncle Jerry's pickup truck to get all the shit off the truck that we needed.
It's just why didn't they just back it up in his place?
We worked all day, and Dupes was hiding in the basement the whole fucking time. He wouldn't even go upstairs. Fucking.
Dude,
Yeah, well, that was Saint. My dad was too fucking cheap to rent the goddamn crane.
what was
to
that?
put the air conditioner up on the
What was the
3-story
church?
It was a rectory.
St. Michael's.
It was a rectory where all the priests lived.
Yeah.
Well, Wayne had to put an air conditioner up there, so he sent me, you, and Joey to help him bring, because the old man was too cheap to rent a crane. Remember, so we brought the scissor lift down with the fucking genie lift on top of the scissor lift, and we were still fucking 6 feet short of the roof.
Oh, I know.
And fucking, somebody get the rope. Nobody brought a rope. We all four of us there, and nobody fucking thought to put a rope on the fucking truck. So we are box tying this fucking air conditioner with a fucking extension cord, and they pull. I crank it all the way up. They drop the cord down to me. I get a box. I know how to box crate. A box with box tie. So they start hauling up. They can't get over the parapet wall. All three of them.
It was that lip on the parapet. Remember?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they just couldn't get it
quite out.
Between the three of them, they're so busy trying to hold the weight of the air conditioner, they just couldn't get, or too afraid to go out and just grab it from the back end of it and pull it over. And fucking, I go, and then they're all screaming at me, "You're never gonna make it. You're never gonna make the tiny little fucking hole." So, like, no, I'll make it. If you guys get up there, I get up there. Somehow I'll squeeze through, And I'm running up all these flights of stairs. It's a 3-story building. Every fucking flight, there's another priest walking. "Oh, big boy, you're never gonna get through the hole." So I'll get through that fucking hole. I'll squeeze through like a rat. So I'm
Squeeze through like a rat.
Oh yeah, you're like a contortionist, man. You just kind of squeeze through, So I got through. I barely got through, but I got through, and I crawled up there, and I'm breathing 100 miles an hour, and I'm going as fast as I can.
As soon as you got up there, you could anchor.
I climbed over the top, you guys, and literally just put my life up there.
As long as you could just grab and pull it.
I grabbed the cord that was towed around the bottom of the air conditioner, and Wayne's like, "You're gonna turn it upside down." I go, "Don't worry about it. Let's just get on the roof, and we'll worry about it later."
Being on the ground, you fucker.
I says, "It's gonna sit here till tomorrow anyway. All the oil will fucking, settle back in the compressor." So Wayne was going to go back there by himself the next day and finish installing it. So we just had to get it on the roof that day. That's all he had to do. So we're driving back. We got the genie lift in the back of the truck with the fucking scissor lift. I'm towing it with this old 85 Ford van we had. Michael and Wayne were riding it back. This was 94. This was Michael and Paul had just bought those new vans. So I was driving the old van towing the trailer. And Joey was riding with me, your cousin Joey. And he was talking to he had one of them fucking brick phones from years ago. You could beat somebody to death with, like,
the old SBC.
Yeah.
Brick phone.
So he's talking on the phone. We stopped to pick up beer
on the phone.
and we're doing the hills on the Dan Ryan, because when the Dan Ryan went back up, we get on and off the expressway because it was faster, going from one ramp to the next. Well, I apparently cut this guy off in a station wagon, and fucking, I didn't know it, and he pulls up along the left side of us, and he's screaming out his fucking window, "You motherfucker, you cut me off, I'm gonna fucking kill you." He looked a little Mickey Rooney looking motherfucker in a big station wagon. I'm like, "Joey, what's wrong with this guy?" Because Joey's not paying attention. I'm asking him like he saw something. I go, "I don't know what the fuck's going on. The guy's having a vein coming out of the back of his head. I don't know what the fuck's going on." He's on the phone talking to one of his Racer X guys, so fucking... We get back on the expressway, and this guy's in front of us, and he's hitting the brakes, he's fucking with us. They're like, "Fuck this guy." So we get off at 63rd Street, we're at 59th Street, stoplight, the light turned green. I'm going down the ramp, and fucking this guy starts to get back on the Dan Ryan. At the last second, I jerk the wheel, and I go off 63rd. He tried to get off, but the guardrail cut him off, so he was stuck going down Dan Ryan, right? And I said, "Great, we lost the guy." So I do the little trick down Wentworth Avenue to 67th Street. I take a left. I start to get on the entrance ramp back on the Dan Ryan. And at the bottom of the ramp, this guy is parked in the middle of the fucking ramp sideways. And I'm like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" So he's parked right across the fucking ramp, blocking. He's literally blocking.
Sideways in the ramp.
Yeah, 'cause
blocking.
back in those days, the 71st Street ramp and the 67th Street ramp, on-ramp, and the 71st Street off-ramp were a side ramp. So you had two ramps. You could either go off on the 71st Street or take the ramp to the left and get on the Dan Ryan. Well, he was parked across the Dan Ryan entrance ramp. So I'm like, "Oh, I'll be Mr. Cool. I'll just swerve to the right and get off at 71st and fucking avoid him." Guy jumps in his car. He hops over this 8-inch fucking curb and parks his car right in front of me, and I can't stop. I got the trailer. So I'm like, "Oh fuck," I just jerked the wheel, and I go, "Joey, we're going in the pole pole, and Joe's like, no, don't hit the pole, man. And we whacked that pole, the whole hood came up, every red light on the dash came on, and we pushed that pole about 20 feet, standing straight up before, and then it felt like forever watching that pole fall down.
And then, Mike, didn't you say something? You were on the bridge and you saw
Yeah, but
it?
they were on the up road. They didn't get on the highway with us.
So we were on the upper side.
They were behind us.
Seen that pole.
They just saw the pole. They couldn't see over the
And it
hill.
goes doot, 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 and boom, and then you got Wayne like,
And me and my partner, we got back early. We were in the bar already. And a guy that was on the Dan Ryan said, way to go, RK. You guys are not only cutting down trees, you're cutting down poles. Like, what are you talking about?
Now,
Took the overhead.
He
lamps
says,
out.
one of your trucks took a whole light pole down an expressway. I go, oh shit. And before I could even press my phone, the old man's walking in going, oh, these assholes, they took a fucking pole out on the Billy Bob. What the fuck?
now, when you were on the upper part, as soon as you saw the pole move, did you say, yep, Billy?
he goes,
No,
oh my God, that's gotta be one of our trucks.
Did you see it go all the way
Yes, and he goes,
yeah, but they could only see the top of the pole.
And Harry
They couldn't see us
ran out
down
of the truck.
So
It was right next to
Oh
a
my
straight up and
God.
down wall. There was way up, and the frontage row was up above.
you hit the pole?
So all you saw is the top of the pole all of a sudden just slides.
So
And,
I go like this, and then go down really slow.
He's a dumbass. He should have hit the guy.
Yeah, everybody always criticized me.
Park
for-
the pole.
I should have took the guy, because I would have killed the guy if I would have ran
Oh
him.
yeah, that's all right.
'Cause I was doing about 40 miles an hour when I hit that fucking pole.
He deserved it when he went across the fucking.
We were just
$3,000 in
The
payments to the
Richie
truck
story,
and $500
right?
for the pole.
last going to
And
the
the state charged our company $500 to make the pole.